Peter just said he's having a panic attack on behalf of Andrew. We did tell Andrew that he should come up with something to say since he's on live TV and they can't stop him, but we couldn't come up with anything funny.
Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome to another day with the Knorps. We're getting started by Andrew and I heading off to a TV studio. Because once again, Andrew's going to be in the news for his ghost walk thing. But this time, it's live.
Live at 3 in the afternoon when everyone's watching live.
Right. True.
All those people.
This is a really high-rated time of day. But they invited him to come on, so we're gonna leave right now, head down to the studio. Just me and Andrew. Megan's staying here because we got family come visit. And I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Okay, we're in the parking lot of this place. Andrew realized he didn't have the instructions to know how to get in. So Mom is emailing me.
Guys, look, pull in visitor parking. Lock up our main entrance.
Okay.
Look for a call box to the left of our front doors. Call the posted number. Reception will buzz you in.
Okay, we got you. Go call the number.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
You said that to Dad so we can read it just in case? You can.
I did.
All right, thank you.
Let me see if they sent another email now.
This is typical.
They did not.
All right, sounds great. Thank you,
All
Mom.
right, let's go.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Are you nervous now?
Not really.
Okay, good. Let's go. Took us a while to find the building. Look at this. This is the entrance right here.
Yeah, you threw that one.
Like, okay, I'm walking in. It's some kind of weird,
It's like Harry Potter.
third dimension. Yeah, it's like, what is that? 9 3/4?
Yeah, 9 3/4. Just
Okay.
gotta walk through the whole cone. They don't want anyone coming in who doesn't know the instructions.
You're right.
They're like, do not use the door.
Like, what?
Use the bush.
Go to the toilet that's in the public restroom and flush yourself. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if they're gonna let me record in here, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, we're going back. This is exciting. It's like a maze getting back here. Ooh, this is it, Andrew. This is where the magic happens. Whoa.
You are first.
This is it.
Okay.
Andrew's
We
first.
have a tease coming up at 3:12, and then your segment starts about 3:15. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah,
For 4
yeah.
minutes, you're going to be with Kristen Miranda. You're in the living room, so I'm going to have you seated because I think I can
All right. Look at this. This is cool.
here. This is kind of where we stash things here. So
Okay, Andrew. Are you getting nervous now?
A little more.
This is the real deal right here. Look, this is what you're gonna see. You got where they do the weather back there.
See it? That's cool.
This is where they do all their cooking shows. See, you always thought it was a real kitchen, didn't you? It's just this.
And that is a real kitchen.
Yeah, I guess it is a real kitchen, just happens to be on the sound stage.
I
Yes.
should live on a soundstage.
What's that?
We should build our house in a soundstage.
You're right, that would be a lot easier to do what we do.
It's a lot easier.
It's getting mic'd up. You're probably used to this, aren't you?
He's totally used to it.
Oh, right here?
Okay, he's getting warmed up over there with the host.
So
should be awesome. They told me I had to sit here though. I'm not allowed to get up anymore, so I'm stuck right here. These cameras, they're really little. This is what cameras look like now in the TV world. It's just like on a swivel. And they control it from another room. It's kind of crazy. See, there it goes. It's moving. They're all moving.
See if I actually.
You're gonna let him light his light?
If you can, you can. But...
They don't make lighters like they used to, Andrew.
Okay, for those of us back home, Mike said they're gonna go live in like 2 minutes. So I have it on here.
Do you want to put on the TV?
I don't know if I can. I just might have to. We might have to watch it on the computer. Peter just said he's having a panic attack on behalf of Andrew. We did tell Andrew that he should come up with something to say since he's on live TV and they can't stop him, but we couldn't come up with anything funny. And we don't really mean that. But I'm not getting it to pull up. It's just thinking. Oh, he's right there! Oh, my phone's dirty.
tales of ghosts. It's getting spooky around here today. You don't have to wait for the holiday to hear the haunting tales, because you can go on a ghost tour like ASAP. We're joined by Andrew Knorpp.
Smile, Andrew!
Davidson. These ghost tours in the town of Davidson, Andrew. You are still in the
Yeah.
You started doing these when?
2020, I was 15 at the time. I've just been on a ghost tour actually, and I thought that, hey, I didn't want to get a job at like McDonald's or something, wanted to make some money. I really like stories and history, so I went back and started a tour in Davidson.
Oops, McDonald's is one of their sponsors, so now you're screwed, Andrew.
Inspired you to do this now.
I went on one in Williamsburg with my family, which was really fun. It was the first tour I'd ever been on, and then immediately I started one, which I guess was a little bit quick of me, but it was really, I really enjoyed it, and I thought Davidson, it's really historic. It's got a lot of stuff I thought it deserved a tour. It's a beautiful town to walk around, so I thought maybe.
Yeah, I mean, Davidson is gorgeous. I was saying to you in the commercial break, I was just there a couple of weekends ago. I love walking around Davidson, but I was like, oh, it's so beautiful and sunny and bright and it's lovely. I wasn't thinking about ghosts. Why did you think Davidson was a perfect spot for, in particular, a ghost tour?
Well, I think ghost tours are kind of a fun way almost to sneak a little like vegetables into people's treats. Like, you know, like you can teach them the history of the town, but at the same time be telling them fun, spooky stories. And like, there was a ghost tour here like 8 years ago in the town. I was never actually able to find the woman who ran it or anything, but it was like, I heard it was good and I was able to find a couple stories. But Davidson, I mean, almost because it's so small, those stories are more interesting. They're like local murders over like, you know, small disagreements or like interesting little like, you know, cadaver stealing and stuff like that. So it's almost like that quaintness makes the ghost stories a little more interesting to me.
There's something about a ghost tour, though, that has to be there, is that your tour guide not only has to be super into it, super knowledgeable, but really entertaining. I can tell just by talking to you for 5 minutes that you're all of those things. But how do you get into sort of that zone to be all three of those things, informative and entertaining?
Well, I really love the town, and I when I was researching and writing the stories, I spent a lot of time in downtown, and especially in the areas the stories were set or were from. So I'd go down there, I'd sit there, I'd look around, I'd think about it, and I would, you know, I loved reading the history books. We've had a lot of history in Davidson. Davidson College has like every newspaper from the college newspaper since like 1860. So I really immersed myself in the town, and I love the town. So I just kind of get in the mindset of being, you know, in the community and like stuff like that, and it's really fun, and I really like telling stories. I like writing, so I just kind of get in that zone of just, you know, talking to people.
Oh my gosh, I bet they're so good. Okay, so you were doing them just like October, November, December time, but now you're going to do some in the spring.
Yeah, I was doing them in October, and they went so well, I kept going through November, and then I did a Christmas tour, and I tried to keep the tours going through January, but nobody wants to be outside at 7 o'clock in January. It was terrible, including me. So I thought maybe, though, spring would be good enough weather, because the summer it's much too hot and you have to go like 2 in the morning for it to be dark. You know? So I started them up in spring. I tried it and they've been going real well, so I'm going to keep them going into the next month for a bit, and I've been having a ton of fun. It's so nice to be out. It's so beautiful. And it's fun to be sharing stories at this time.
Oh my gosh, your family must be so proud of you. You're 17 and you're doing all this amazing stuff. Okay, we have 1 minute left. Can you tell us about one ghost in Davidson?
Ooh, well, I think my favorite ghost story is the college students at Davidson College, there used to be a medical college as part of the college, would steal cadavers from graves. Because there was no other legal avenue, well, no legal avenue to get them, so they'd take them. And apparently one student stole a body, but they had to hide it because the woman's father, who was the body, came to find it. So he hid it in one of the columns of the college campus. Sometimes you can still hear her knocking, trying to get out. So it's a pretty fun one.
Ooh,
yeah.
Gosh, so you go kind of near the campus and then all through town?
We pass the campus and we go downtown. It's a beautiful downtown and end in the college graveyard, which has been used since 1838. It's a beautiful graveyard and very spooky.
Oh my gosh, these sound like so much fun. Okay, what do people need to know? They need to book in advance, I'm sure.
Yeah, if you want to buy tickets, you can go to ghostofdavidson.com, where there are Wednesday night tickets and Saturday night tickets. You also get a private tour if you want to like do like a birthday party or a field trip or stuff, anything like that at the same website. And you also follow me on Ghost of Davidson on Instagram and Facebook.
And it's what, like 90 minutes?
Yeah, it's about 90 minutes, a 2-mile walk. It kind of varies sometimes, but yeah, it's about that long. Starting at 7 sometimes a year, but right now it's 8:38 when it starts, depending on the day.
Yeah, because it's got to be dark and scary and spooky. Andrew, you're amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I mean, it even looks the part, right? Cheryl, we got to do this ghost tour.
Ooh, I have the chills, Kristen.
Isn't that cool?
That's fascinating.
I love it.
I love it too. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you so much. Right now, at this very second.
You did it.
Didn't even think about the camera.
Good.
See? You're a pro.
Good job, Andrew. Okay.
What did you think of that? That was fun. He did well. He didn't even seem nervous. You did all the nerves for him. You absorbed all the nervous energy from 20 miles away so that Andrew could to go through with it. And we are proud of Andrew. That was fun.
All right, they're taking us out. This is the behind the scenes stuff over here. Pretty awesome. Wow.
Yeah, I'm a junior. Well, I'm homeschooled, so I'm able to spend more time doing stuff like this, which is fun.
Okay. Whew. We're out.
Free.
Okay.
That was fun.
Did you feel like it went well?
Yeah, I feel like it went really well.
I think you did a good job.
The interview lady, Christy, I should know her name, was very nice and just made it feel like a conversation. So that was fun.
Yeah, I think it seemed pretty natural.
And honestly, all I had to do was give this conversation I give to nice people who ask me questions on the tour.
Oh.
'Cause oftentimes I have like one woman at the front of the tour. It's like always like a mom, and she's like being like, "Now, honey, when you start the tour? Why did you do that? Are you interested in this?" And then, so I'm literally saying the exact same thing.
So this wasn't like she didn't throw any curveballs that you
No.
hadn't.
I'm like, oh, I've already answered all these questions a billion times to just
Sweet.
nice people on tours.
Yeah. All right. Well, good job. Now you're famous.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! We came home. Mom recorded it. I guess maybe we'll put that on the video, but Mom recorded it off the computer screen.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Peter?
And some kids are playing magic.
Yeah, Peter was super nervous.
Peter was like 10,000 times more nervous than me.
Yeah, I know. I
in that
told him
video.
that he probably was.
He was certain that you were going to screw it up somehow.
Yeah. I'm like, no vote of confidence.
He's like, he's probably gonna be so nervous right before it starts. I'm like, I don't think so. But
I was like, my mouth wasn't even dry. I was just like a little scared. I just didn't know exactly where to look. But besides that, I was good. And then she said, look at me. And I said, oh, I got it then. It was like, wasn't
Easy.
very scary. And it wasn't scary while I was on it. Afterward, I was a little bit like, did I do a good job of that? I think I did a good job of that.
Probably more nervous to watch it.
Yeah, that was definitely more nerve-wracking
Yeah,
to watch it back.
Because you're like, wait a minute. Maybe I didn't do such a
What, did
good
I do
job.
something dumb?
That was good. All right, sweet.
I was just, yeah.
Any other thoughts?
I was just like, I didn't know when it started, man. Like, it was hard to tell. There wasn't like a big, like, 3,
I
2,
know.
1, action. So, like, things were just kind of happening.
It's really quiet in there.
Yeah.
In
Because
that
there were
room.
no, like, cameramen or anything. Or,
No.
There's just...
No producer. They don't have that thing that goes,
Yeah.
to start.
I needed a to help me out. Yeah.
The clicker clacker thing.
She just started talking to me, so I just...
There you go.
Sat there. I stood there.
You sit there. Okay. That's fun. Okay, I think we're going to end the video there. It's getting a little bit late. Didn't really do much else this on the day, so that's it. Thanks for coming along on Andrew's little TV appearance. That was a fun day. So like, comment, subscribe, go to knorppandsouth.com, and we'll see you next time. Bye.